So for number 7, we're told that there are two positive numbers such that the sum of the first and twice the second is 64. So that's what I have written right there. X would be the first, y would be the second. So the sum of the first and twice the second is 64. All right, we were also told to maximize the product, maximize the value of x times y. So I'm going to call the product z. You can call whatever you want. So some value x times y. All right, well, this is our system of equations. We know that since we're asked to maximize, this is an optimization problem. We can't have two variables floating around, so we need to solve one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and solve the first one for x. That seems to make the most sense in this situation. And then I'm going to plug this in. All right. What are my constraints? What values of y make sense? Well, y has to be a positive, well, it doesn't even say integer, but it really should, positive integer. So we're going to start with the first positive number, which is 1. All right. So y needs to be between 1 and, well, what's the largest it could be? Well, it doesn't really say. I mean, that's kind of our job. Y can be, we're going to say up to infinity. I guess you could say 64, but we just know that y could be any positive integer greater than 1, really. So we're really interested in the critical points. All right, let's find the derivative and find our critical points. Excuse me, I am all over the place. Excuse me, z is our dependent variable. Y is just an independent variable in this case, since z is equal to something involving y. I am so sorry. I was thinking about implicit differentiation. Okay, 64 minus 4y. So, y, if we set this equal to 0, y is going to be negative 64 divided by negative 4. Y is going to be 16. Okay. And x is going to be, now, you may say, well, why am I not checking my endpoints? Well, in this particular situation, since I know that z is a parabola, and since it is a negative parabola because of the sign, so let me go back up. This is a negative parabola. I know that it's not the endpoints. I know that this is my maximum value. My critical point is my maximum. All right, so I don't need to check the endpoints. But I do need to find the x value by plugging 16 back in for x. 64 minus 2y. And my x value is 32. Right. And it doesn't ask what the maximum is, but just for fun, the maximum value is going to be 512.